This Judge Boasberg on the D.C. District Court is a piece of work. It's interesting now that the articles of impeachment have been filed against him in the House, that the Republicans in the House are moving to sideline him until those articles of impeachment can be brought through and the case tried, trying to just get him off the court and disbar him. Let's talk about a little bit about what's happened. I'm going to have a full video on Boasberg and everything he's done. But what you need to understand is what it looks like on the outside is that he has, taken these cases, anti-ICE cases and anti-Trump cases, and ruled in really weird things and that have gone up to the Court of Appeals and the Supreme Court, and he keeps losing those cases, but he wants to stall everything that Trump's done. That is not the reason for his impeachment. That's stuff that's wrong and he should be punished for, but that's not really the impeachable offense. What we found out recently is that during the Biden era, the DOJ got in front of Judge Boasberg in the D.C. District Court, and he authorized these warrants that allowed the DOJ to hack into and follow a bunch of Republican House members and senators' phones and information and cell phones and office phone lines, and to listen into private conversations that legislators were having, and to track things. That he was doing his best to track members of Congress and all of that in a way that was clearly illegal, but they did it under private orders, private warrants, and none of that got released. Well, guess what? The Trump DOJ can declassify stuff and release stuff, and we're finding that these things are being released. 13 members of Congress were targeted by these subpoenas, and it wouldn't surprise me if he were impeached in the House and maybe even removed by the Senate. I don't know if he'll be removed by the Senate because it takes 60 votes for removal. But when all the information goes out, it wouldn't surprise me that the American Bar Association, if they're doing their job, they're somewhat liberal, but if they're doing their job, it wouldn't surprise me if the American Bar Association decide to disbar the guy. And if they disbar him, if Washington, D.C. disbars him and the American Bar Association moves for his disbarment, then he would lose his job anyway, because you have to be a lawyer to be a judge in the federal courts. It's a lifetime appointment, so really that's the only ways to get him out of there. He's never going to leave on his own.